A few moments later.
Are you okay? I'm just worrying a lot. I'm worrying and constantly worrying and worrying and worrying. But why are you worrying? What happened? I don't know why, I'm just worrying. So you probably saw the thumbnail and thought that this video was gonna be a scam, fake, exaggerated video. It is exaggerated, but there's always a chance to die from worrying. So in this video, I will basically tell you top secrets to not worry and live unbothered life, successful life, and yeah, basically not die. I promise that if you listen to me for once, you might actually, you know, get out of this hole of worrying about things that don't actually matter. I mean, they might matter, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so let's get started. So first things first, if you want to avoid worrying, first things first, if you want to avoid worrying, use Vilio H. Carrera, whatever his name is, formula. Start living by today. I know you've heard this probably a million times, but this formula is amazing. And if you will not use this formula, you will become this. What I mean by what William, whatever his name is, means by start living today, he basically says that don't worry what happened in the past, don't worry what's gonna happen in the future, and start living today. Get the full potential of today. You wake up, think, what is the most you can do today? Squeeze everything you could today, because if you squeeze everything that you can today, tomorrow you're gonna be the better version of yourself. I know this sounds really cliche, but believe me, we usually tend to think about these beautiful flowers in the field somewhere far away, but we don't see those flowers under our window. Wow, I'm gonna literally throw so many phrases today that you probably should write them down and pray to them every day and put them in the wall like that. Let me give you this other example. Imagine you are a boat with really difficult mechanism. You need to know how to control this boat in order to have a really smooth journey. Does it make sense? You don't know, maybe tomorrow you will get this job offering. Maybe tomorrow you will fly to Mars. I don't know, like, you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You don't know what's gonna happen in 5 minutes. Maybe in 5 minutes someone's gonna shoot me. I don't know. At the end, ask yourself, will I get most out of it today? And when will I start acting differently? Is it gonna be next week, today, tomorrow? Just ask yourself these questions and try. Okay, this was not a formula, that was just a rule. But there's a formula with 3 main steps. 3 main steps that help me out the most. Literally every time I start worrying about what will I wear tomorrow, I just start questioning myself. So first part that goes into this whole formula is, what is the worst that can happen to you? Will you get killed and will you go to jail? Probably not. I really hope that's not gonna happen. But most of the time when I ask myself this question, what really brings me back to earth is that, okay, I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die if I will not wear this shirt tomorrow. You know, when you figure out what is the worst that can happen to you, deal with it. That really helps me. Like, when you deal with the worst that can happen to you, you're gonna be so relieved when it's not gonna happen to you and when better things are gonna happen to you. This is getting hot. Let's take an example from my life. I worried so much that I will lose my job, and I prepared myself for the worst. Okay, I will lose this job. What's gonna happen? Like, I can go and find another job. I'm not gonna die. And actually, I lost my job. And then I actually dealt with the problem way more better than usual because I prepared myself mentally that the worst that can happen is that I'm gonna lose this job. And when you mentally prepare yourself for the worst, you will deal with the problem in a way more sufficient and calmer way. You know what I mean? And then the third period, when you figure out the worst, Give all of this energy to try fixing the problem. Try making bad things into good things. Again, the example with a job. I thought I'm gonna lose a job. I did, yes, I did. But then what did I do? I started looking for a new one. Right away, I was making my CV, I was looking for my job, and at the end, everything turned out even better. And also what really helps me to stay calm in these kind of situations when you worry about stuff is think about that everything happens for a reason. Yes, stuff happens, like crucial things happen to you. I know, like life is insane, but I think that everything happens for a reason. Like, if I didn't get that job, that means there's something better waiting for me. Like you have to go through this shitty journey in order to have this good outcome, you know? At the end, just think why this formula is so effective. And the secret to this formula is that this formula is capable of taking us from those gray clouds and bringing back us to this earth. I legit feel like a freaking teacher. There's differences between positive and negative thinking. Positive thinking brings out the good outcome and the logic. Meanwhile, the negative thinking causes you the anxiety and stress inside. Whew, it's getting hot. Final but not least, from worrying, people of course get really serious, you know, problems like depression, anxiety, blah blah blah. And I know it's really serious, but you know, worrying is basically your health. If you're not worried, this is the outcome, you know, sun, positive energy, good vibes. If you worry, it's gonna cause your health problems, and it's not fake. Think about it as stress basically starts eating you from the inside. Stress causes you, you know, stomach problems. There's a word in English, skrandioopos, this is the word. Problems with your teeth, even your face can change because of worrying. Imagine that. Imagine having a beautiful face and then you're like, the reason why I'm doing this video for you is so you could live a healthy life mentally and physically. So think about it, like it's really important to focus on your mental health, because if you will not, you will become this, and you don't want that. You don't want to lose your hair, you don't want to lose your teeth, you don't want to lose your stomach, you don't want to lose your hair, you don't want to lose your teeth. I'm saying it all over again, but this is life. Oh my god. So this is basically 3 things I want you to keep in mind when you want to start worrying. I mean, not want to, but believe me, I know it is hard, it's not easy, but try putting all your positive mindset and actually improving the mental health, because again, you don't want to become this, you want to become this. I hope that this video is gonna help you, because I know that these times that we go through right now, it's not easy for anyone. Everyone is going through the same, and it actually makes me feel a bit better that I'm not alone in this. But within time, when you start learning how to deal with it, you become a beautiful sunshine and not a freaking skull. And if you have any other tips, leave them in the comments down below. I would actually like to see what helps you to not worry. Meditate, focus on yourself, do everything that is possible to improve your health. But yeah, that's it. And yeah, thank you for watching. I love you.